Modern life has taught us a quiet habit. When we struggle, we look outside ourselves for the answer. We medicate discomfort. We optimize behavior. We scroll for relief. And slowly, we hand our attention away. From above, the city glows, not as streets and buildings, but as a circuit, alive with signals, running on borrowed power. Neuroscience is beginning to notice something unexpected. The brain is not broken. It is simply undercommanded. There is a switch, not chemical, not technological, but cognitive. The belief that you are in control. Watch what happens when one person pauses. The noise freezes. The notifications fall silent. A single breath enters the body, and for the first time, it is chosen. Inside the mind, the prefrontal cortex lights up. Fear quiets. Focus returns. The system wakes. Practices once called mystical are now measured, mapped, and tested. Breath, attention, stillness, ancient tools, meeting modern science, reshaping neural pathways in real time. This is not escape, it is authorship. When we stop outsourcing our agency, the strings dissolve, the brain reorganizes, connections widen, possibility expands, like galaxies forming where limits used to be. You move through the same world, but no longer as a passenger. You are directing the signal. Because the most powerful technology on Earth was never an app, or a pill, or a system. It was installed in you from the beginning. Human agency, the antidote for everything. An Esoteric Lore limited podcast series. The greatest transformation does not arrive from the future. It activates from within.
Long before neuroscience had a language for attention, habit, and self-regulation, the ancient wisdom traditions understood something profound. The unexamined mind becomes the master. In the yogic tradition, the human problem was not merely sin. It was unconsciousness. The mind runs. The senses chase. The emotions surge. The ego defends. And the human being mistakes all of this movement for self. But the sages asked, who is aware of the movement? Who sees the thought? Who notices the craving? Who witnesses the anger? Who observes the fear? Who witnessing awareness? That witnessing of awareness, that's the beginning of liberation, because the moment you can observe something, you're no longer identical to it. If you can observe anger as it rises, you are no longer only anger. If you can observe fear, you are not only fear. If you can observe the impulse, you are no longer the impulse. And if you are not the impulse, you can choose. That is agency, not domination of the world, but liberation from unconscious identification. The ancient path and the modern path meet here. Awareness creates distance. Distance creates an opportunity for choice. Choice creates agency. Agency allows for transformation.
Part 1. The 5 moves from automation to agency.
So how do we move from automation and apathy to agency? Not in theory, but as practice. Here are 5 essential moves, not 5 ideas, 5 moves. Move number 1, Notice the loop. The first move is observation. You cannot change a loop you cannot see. Ask yourself, where do I keep repeating myself? Where do I keep making the same promise and breaking it? Where do I keep reacting the same way? Where do I keep numbing, scrolling, postponing, avoiding? Where? Not why, where? Do not judge it. Do not judge it at all. Judgment often creates shame. Shame often creates hiding. The simple question, where? Hiding strengthens automation. But just observe. Name the loop. This is my avoidance loop. This is my anger loop. This is my comparison loop. This is my comfort loop. This is my apathy loop. Naming where the loop begins, that is powerful, because what remains unnamed often remains unconscious. And what remains unconscious tends to remain in control. Move number 2, pause before the pattern. The second move is the pause. This is the sacred interruption. Before the old behavior completes itself, pause. Not for an hour, not for a perfect meditation session. One breath. One conscious breath can become a doorway. The pause says, I'm not a machine. The pause says, the impulse is present, but it is not sovereign. The pause says, I have entered the moment. This is where you pause becomes important. It becomes a technology of liberation. Because the pause is the smallest unit of agency. Move number 3, choose one conscious action. The third move is action, not massive action, conscious action. Apathy loves abstraction. It loves big dreams because big dreams can remain imaginary. Agency loves the next real step. So ask, what is the smallest action that proves to me I am awake? Should I send the message? Should I take a walk? Should I write a paragraph? Sit for 5 minutes? Turn my phone over? Should I have a drink of water? Begin a lesson? Open a book? Should I apologize? Should I say no? Should I say yes? Move. The nervous system learns through evidence. Every conscious action becomes evidence that you are not trapped. Move number 4, reclaim your attention. The fourth move is attention. Your attention is not unlimited. Treat it like a sacred currency, because it is. Audit your inputs. What are you feeding your mind every morning? What are you letting shape your emotional state? What voices are becoming your inner voice? What algorithm is training your desire? Agency requires guarding the gates, not out of fear, but out of authorship. The mind cannot become clear while constantly drinking noise. So create a daily attention boundary. No phone for the first 10 minutes of the morning. A silent walk. One meal without scrolling. 1 hour where you create before you consume. Small gates create major freedom. Move number 5. Return daily. The 5th move is return. This is the move most people miss. Agency is not a one-time awakening. It is a daily return. You will drift. You will forget. You will resume your automated loop. You will fall into that loop again. That does not mean you failed. It means you are human. The practice is returning. Return to breath. Return to attention. Return to your body. Return to the choice. Return to the question. What is the most conscious thing I can do now? The question, that question can change your life. Not because it gives you a perfect answer every time, but because it brings you back into authorship.
Part 2. The enemy is not weakness, it is sleep.
One of the most demanding and damaging myths is self-development is people fail because they are weak. I don't believe that. I believe many people fail because they are asleep inside systems that profit from their sleep. Unconsciousness. They are exhausted. They are distracted. They are overstimulated. They are carrying wounds they never named. They're living through inherited patterns they never chose. They're trying to build a life while their attention is being harvested by their nervous system, while their nervous system is being manipulated. So no, this is not about shame. Agency is not self-hatred. Agency is not screaming at yourself in the mirror. Agency is not becoming a machine of discipline with no soul. Agency is compassionate command. It is the loving but firm decision to stop abandoning yourself. It says, I understand why I became this way. That's attentiveness. But I refuse to remain this way unconsciously, quote, without a fight. That is the nature, the mature form of agency. Not denial of pain, not worship of pain, victimhood. Transformation of pain.
Part 3. The time is now.
Why now? Because now is the only place agency can operate. You cannot breathe yesterday. You cannot choose tomorrow. You cannot pause in the future. You can only interrupt the pattern now. And this is where most people lose their lives. They keep waiting for the perfect state before they begin. They want motivation first to arrive, clarity first to come in, confidence to inspire them, healing to come first, permission to move forward. But agency often begins before you feel ready. In fact, it must, because readiness is often created by action. You do not wait to become the person who acts. You act, and through acting, you become that person. So the time is now. Not because everything is perfect, but because it's not. Not because you feel strong, but because strength is built through use. Not because the world is calm, but because the world may never be calm enough to hand you your life back. You must reclaim it now. And now begins.
Part 4. The Great Challenge.
So here's the challenge. For the next 24 hours, do not try to change your whole life. Just catch yourself once. Once. Catch one automatic reaction. Catch yourself before scrolling. Pause before that complaint. Catch that excuse. Catch one impulse to postpone. And when you catch it, pause. Breathe. Ask, what would agency do right now? Then do that. Not perfectly, not dramatically, just honestly. Because one conscious interruption is proof that the system is not absolute. One act of agency becomes a crack in the wall. And through that crack, light enters.
Part 5. Arrive inside your life.
There comes a moment in every life when the soul gets tired of being postponed, tired of waiting, tired of coping, tired of reacting, tired of watching time pass while some deeper self whispers, there is more. That whisper is not fantasy. It is not ego. It is not delusion. It is the call of agency. It is the part of you that remembers you were not born merely to be stimulated, managed, marketed to, distracted, and exhausted. You were born to participate, to choose, to create, to direct, to become conscious inside your own existence. The world may train automation, but you can train awareness. The world may reward reaction, but you can practice pause. The world may normalize apathy, and it does, but you can become dangerous again. Dangerous not because you harm others, but because you are no longer so easily controlled. A conscious human being is dangerous to every system that depends on unconsciousness. So, wake up. Return. Choose. The time is not later. The time is not someday. The time is not after fear disappears. The time is now. As always, I leave you with a poem. The time is now. You were not born to sleepwalk through thunder, not made to kneel before noise, not shaped to span your sacred breath on borrowed dreams and manufactured choice. You were not meant to become a mirror for every fear the world projects, nor live as a ghost inside your body, checking a screen while the soul forgets. But somewhere beneath the habit and hunger, beneath the loop, the mask, the vow, a quiet power still waits within you. Not tomorrow, now. The breath before anger, the pause before fear, the choice before falling into another year. This is the doorway. This is the vow. This is the return. The time is now.
There's a moment after you hear something true when it lands in your body. Not as an idea, but as a decision. I don't want to keep living on autopilot. Because autopilot isn't weakness. It's your nervous system running fast patterns under pressure. That's why smart people still snap, scroll, avoid, and repeat. Here's the reframe that matters. You are not your reactions. A reaction is a surge. You are the one who can interrupt it. Not by calming down perfectly, but by creating a small gap, a pause, seconds of space where choice becomes possible. That's also why insight alone doesn't change behavior. Under stress, knowledge disappears. Skills don't. Skills are trained. The Agency Academy book gives you the blueprint. It explains what's happening and where your leverage actually is. The Pause app is the training ground. It helps you practice in real moments when it's hard. If you're tired of reacting, go to iwillpause.com. Start training, claim the book, and choose differently in the next moment that matters.
If you like this video, please subscribe, share, and give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. See you next time.